and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Prepare for takeoff.
Get ready to experience flying at its most extreme. From wacky inventions to the most daring stunts, we've compiled the most unbelievable aviation moments ever caught on camera. So fasten your seatbelts. This ride is about to get wild. In case you didn't know, jet-assisted takeoffs are actually a thing. What we're trying to figure out though is if they're used for traveling to another city or for going to space. I don't know about you, but I'm adding flying boat to my wish list right now. Skydiving can take a terrifying turn when the plane stalls due to passenger imbalance. Not to worry though, these pros were still able to find their form. As a pilot, this is one of the most terrifying things that could happen during a flight. Thankfully, she managed to land the craft safely without any injuries. If you thought your hoverboard was the coolest thing ever, wait till you see this flyboard in action. For all the air show enthusiasts out there, here's a special treat for you. Isn't it funny how humans are smart enough to build machines that create powerful gusts of wind, yet dumb enough to stand behind them while they're taking off? Firefighting helicopters are a game changer for battling forest fires. This airport in Sabah has the shortest runway in the world. It's also the only airport in the world where the captain directs the passengers to assume crash positions prior to takeoff or landing. Just kidding. And here we have a pilot casually breaking all the laws of aerodynamics. Probably didn't know, but Chinooks can do a handbrake turn.
turn you saw there. It's called a Morgan turn after Dave Morgan 5 years ago. It's not a unique display item, but it's just that Dave Morgan brought it in. They had to call it something, so whoa, there you go. It's a very raunchy turn though, isn't it?
That's awesome.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Oh, it's a
Helicopter! Helicopter! Woo! Yeah, baby!
a fire that requires 4 water bomber load-ups? Is the concept of wingsuit gliding brave, or is it just crazy? Cause I get the feeling there is zero room for errors in this sport. Honestly, this is kind of what you can expect if you decide to go paragliding in the woods. Peru is home to one of the most difficult landing routes in the world. There are just some experiences in life that can't be properly put into words, but the feeling that this pilot must get when he finally sees those runway lights peering through the foggy clouds during a snowstorm, intense relief. This is probably the shortest takeoff clip you'll ever see on the internet. This pilot flew so low, everyone thought he was about to land the plane. I've never seen someone so confident in their invention that they decide to ditch all forms of protective gear altogether. Ken Wallace was a legend in the aviation industry. He designed all of his aircraft, and clearly, he was pretty good at it. I bet you've never seen a smoother emergency landing. and I may view this as intense, but apparently it's just a regular workday in the life of these naval officers. Good news, hang gliders, the future is here! This romantic display stole my heart. Man, these pilots were able to eject just in time. Here's real-life footage of a pilot putting an ejection seat to the test. Even better than in the movies, right?
Mothership, 747, doing another pass.
747 air tankers are the biggest aerial firefighting planes in the world. They have the capacity to drop large amounts of retardant over widespread fires, helping to keep forest fires under control like never before. Rocket shooting helicopters? Okay, now I understand why military budgets are so high. Rare footage of millions of dollars vanishing in mere seconds. Did you know that planes have to be depressurized regularly to keep oxygen regulated within the cabins?
It's like walking through a cloud. Literally.
When a plane's brakes fail during landing, sometimes parachutes will be ejected to help slow the plane down. Come on, a runway in the middle of the ocean? That just seems like a disaster waiting to happen. Gotta wonder how many planes have just tipped right over the edge. I thought skydiving was supposed to be the adrenaline rush, not the flight going up. If you're watching this, know that you're watching the last ever dump and burn display done by an F-111. Talk about a grand entrance! I don't know what it is exactly about it, but the LFLJ airport always comes to mind when I think about short and dangerous runways. That pilot has got some seriously great aim. And who the hell gave this clown a pilot's license? You know what they say, any landing you can walk away from is a good landing. For a second there, I actually thought that plane was gonna end up in the ocean. Maybe planes should have speed limits. Here's proof that you don't even need to be in the cockpit to be a great pilot. All you need is a lot of skill and a really good controller. Okay, here's a perfect example of why we need pre-flight inspections and why you gotta do them. You gotta imagine a crop spraying helicopter is just every farmer's dream. I know, the DC-10 isn't exactly everyone's cup of tea, but you can't deny their value when it comes to firefighting. Look at that! And they say a fear of flying is irrational. Huh.
Brakes. Nice. Keep going.
You know what? I do see the vision, but they just need to tweak that motor engine a little bit. Well, you're ready. Time to meet the hang gliding ultimate final boss. Have you got a fear of heights? This low-flying one-man helicopter could solve that problem. Yeah, no way you attended all those hang gliding lessons, buddy. Ever seen a flare drop in the shape of angel wings? The F-35 may be a fighter jet by nature, but paired up with the right pilot and it can do some pretty impressive tricks. Here's the proper way to land a plane on a moving runway. In 2016, members of the U.S. Navy parachute team skydived into the Neyland Stadium to kick off a football game in celebration of their Navy Week. Look, I know we're all thinking it, I'm just gonna say it. Skydiving into a stadium full of cheering people gotta be the best feeling ever. "164 skydivers teamed up to create a record-breaking human formation in the sky. Finally, seems like it's only a matter of time before flying actually becomes a daily activity, and it's all thanks to the invention of the jet suit. And if all trial runs go this well, flying cars might just be putting airlines out of business pretty soon. The future of jet suits might be closer than we think. At least I hope. Someone would have got a free haircut if that plane flew any lower. A firefighting helicopter is human innovation at its peak. This pilot just made crosswind landings look easy. Nah, not your typical frisbee. Well, on the bright side, it's good to see that Thailand's space program is doing absolutely amazing. This might just be the best sneak pass I've ever seen. Now this is how you take off. The Blue Angels have some of the swiftest takeoffs in the aviation industry. The Wright brothers are probably rolling in their graves wishing they had thought of this. Three words: take all of my money. I know that was 5. Drone light shows are so cool, they might just make fireworks a thing of the past. Looks like someone might be taking a break from skydiving for a while.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We seem to have encountered some engine issues, but not to worry, we have it under control.
Although you might not think it by looking at it, shipboard landings are pretty common in the Navy. However, not all landings go smoothly, and just like this one, turbulent weather can cause some serious trouble. In-flight refueling looks cool and all, but I bet landing and then refueling would make things a little bit easier.
Alright, ready, set, go!
Skilled pilot and gravity defier, I guess God really does have his favorites.
Number 48 Coleman, smoke on.
Smoke is on, 48.
Air races can get pretty intense, but this guy makes it look like Fast and Furious stunts were real. If you thought planes ruled the world of aerobatics, this helicopter pilot would like a word. I guess Red Bull really does give you wings. Look at that plane go! Pretty dizzying full-time job though, am I right? Don't click off yet. If you love our videos, subscribe now and hit that bell. And wait, there's more videos for you right here on the screen. Just click on the one that grabbed your interest and enjoy. See you there!